あ、マイクテストマイクテストマイクテストマイクテストはい、どうも皆さん、ご機嫌いかがでしょうか？ kz-1982ことかずです。シャーロックホームズ、ザ・ドーターズ、ザ・デビルズドーター、やっていきたいと思います。さて、押す。はーい。おう、設定、罰決定ね、これ。画面は、音量、BGM を落とさせてもらって、おうちちょっと大きめの効果音環境音なのかな。ゲーム設定、字幕オン、難易度ノーマルハード、ノーマルで字幕オン、操作方法、L1 でイマジネーション、L2 で操作人物、R2 で走る、R1 で才能を働かせる。イマジネーションが想像だよね。三角推理空間、動作を実行、Facebook を開く OK。とりあえず OK。OK。ではやっていきましょう。新規ゲームスタート。名探偵モード、顧問探偵ってのは手強い、なんていうのだろう。名探偵モードでやっていきましょうかね。真実は常に一つ。ばっちゃんの名にかけて。餌食は語る。L3 と R3 を同時に押すことでゲームの操作方法を確認。おう。おう。誰ですか？そんな薄着で寒くないのかな、この人。それ安心したらやられちゃうパティーンだよね。スローモーション。おう。あんなアイアンサイトで当たるってか、すげえな。 48時間前。
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
シャーロックってイギリス人だったっ
Thank you,
け？
miss.
注意深く相手の性格や境遇、起こった出来事を組み立てよう。あはん。手細えな。1887年、トムは8歳。ほころびがきれいにないです。思いやりのある両親。なんか持ってる。字と地図を読むことができる。シャーロック・ホームズの時代で字が読めるってことは結構頭のいいっていうか、いい家庭の子でもないのか。別に。擦り切れてるね。まあ、怪我じゃね？まあ、怪我ってこと。ここで調べられることはないよね。うん。目が赤い？これ、怪我じゃなくて、先天性の異常？トムは8歳。 青白い肌から栄養失調、充血。トムのセンテンス以上は妊娠中の母体にかもしれない。あ、これはさっきのあれね、ログね。不正確な。これが怪我ってことなのかな。いや、合ってんのかな。
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day, 'cause that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job, but this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Hungry?
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
自分のことくらいできるよ。栄養失調だろ、お前。
What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing. Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street. The first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
White Chapel に住んでる。で、移動できんの？もしかして。
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Uh-huh.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
他の人、最後まで目配り。
My analysis table. It's useful for my...
Poor child. Holmes, you should help him.
まあ、その望遠鏡で何を見てんのそれ。隣建物じゃねえかよ。ちょっと椅子。
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
オープン。違う。これでもね。ドセットストリート12番地、E 号室のハースト。ホワイトチャペルだよね、確か。ホワイトチャペルに移動。そんなキセルでタバコ吸うか？長えな、ロード。いや、遠いもんな。しょうがないよな。到着した？
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
これ、うまいか。人の話聞けないのかな。
North Street.
ノースストリート。ノースストリートじゃないんだよな。ドセットストリートだもんな。ドセットストリート、これだね。
Dorset Street.
ドセットストリートの2番、12番地の2階。12番。これ14、13。これだね。12。オープン。で、お邪魔しますよ。2階の E 号室。2階の E ね。これだね。ちょっと。ヘロー。オープン。お邪魔します。
'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
?これなんだろうね。
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young too.
何か置いてあった跡がここにあるよね。これはザ・ベリーコ。
Hearst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
拾っちゃっていいの？でだよ。
George Hearst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand. Old clothes, soiled and worn.
泥がついて擦り切れている。
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
あ、これね。
Please, sir, find my father.
ザ・スタンドマガジン。
So that's why you came to see me. Tom probably reads at night.
事件調査に関わることを動かす。
So that's why.
マッチ。
Tom probably reads at night. Tom probably reads at night. Tom probably reads at night. Tom probably reads at night.
とあ、別に変えられない。
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
マジか、優しいお父
A
さんだ
collection of
な。
worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father...
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
でだよ。
Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup, a clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
どういうスープなのかいまいちよくわかんないな。古い衣類、ポケットの中、紙切れ。オールドスタン、オールドタバードパブ
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
ノースストリート。今の出たのかな。上にも上がれる。よいしょー、よいしょー。暗。
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
暗いってことはだよ。これを持ってけばいいんだよね。今後の調査に活用できる証拠もある。そうした証拠はアイコンが出る。なるほど。これはさっき見たやつだもんね。あと反応があるやつはないないない ないね。とりあえずちょっと上がって、そういいね、おう、いいね。あそこに置いちゃう。溶ける。
A leather satchel, what's in it?
細っ。オープン。なんか入ってるよ。ジョージ・ハースト宛ての手紙。やあジョージ、元気にしてるか。まだ手のかかる息子を抱えながら仕事を見つけるのは大変だろう。そこでだ。この手紙に酒場のチラシを同封しておいた。そこで何やら特殊な仕事の担い手を募集している男がいるらしい。ひょっとしたらお前の役に立つかもしれない。頑張れよ。なるほど。そんなもんだね。あとはないよね。あ、一応持ってくのね。偉いね。そのバーっていうのがこれだね。
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
ノースストリート。
The old Tabard pub,
オ
North
ール
Street.
ドタバードパブ。じゃあ行ってみましょうか。ノースストリートオールドタバードパブね。パブね。パブはね、温泉の元だよね。ノースストリート。どこだったかな。どっちだったかな。あれ、こっちだったかな。マップねえからわかんねえんだよな。ノースストリートの12、13、14、15、これの突き当たり、これだね。オールドタバードパブ、これね。
I don't feel thirsty right now.
マジで。
I don't feel thirsty right now.
でもモンスターここにいるんじゃないの。まだその時じゃないとか。子供に話しかけないとダメ。なんかロードが入ってるけど。
I hope you'll find my father soon.
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
ゲットした今もしかして。 最高のビールとエールを提供。さらに調査せよ。これで行けるようになったのかな。走ってくれないのがちょっと辛いな。あ、走る R2 ね。イギリス紳士はそんな走ったりはしないので。
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here. I need to Earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
盗聴で特殊な仕事をしてくれる。
Dump the bosses off your backs.
難しい。意外と難しい。ああ、やだ。暴れるな。
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
難しい。これちょっと意外と難しい。いいね。
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
マトンチョップスの男。あ、それでいいんだ。いや、これ首の位置。
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
ちょっと
Child
首の位置が
labour
おか
laws
しいよ
sent
な。
your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
はい。集中。そう。いやもう。これ難いや、危ね。
That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
So, the man I'm looking for has
ヒゲがあり
whiskers and
酒を一
never
滴も
drinks
飲まない
alcohol.
男か。いや、お前もヒゲあるし一滴も酒飲んでねえよな。こいつじゃねえのそもそも。ふう。ひげ。うん。拷問。飲み物、ビール。
It's not him.
違うね。酒飲んでるもんね。ちょっと視界。
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
こい
The
つじゃねえ
child
の。
labour laws sent your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
よいしょ。こいつ臭いよね。ひげあるもんね。うん。飲み物はこれ水じゃね。 こいつだ
This
ね。
must be the man that I'm looking for.
2を押し続けて時間をスキップ。来ねえじゃん。30分後。長えな。くしゃくしゃだった髪が。
Missing person. I should find out more.
10月の初め、ドーセットストリート住みのジョン・ストローブリッジ氏が不可解な状況で行方不明になりました。何か情報をお持ちの方はドーセットストリート5番地ストローブリッジ付近までお知らせください。どんな些細な情報でも結構です。よろしくお願いします。こういう時って大体ね、懸賞金とか書いてるもんだけどね。
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
結局おめえも何も飲まずに行ったのかよ。
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
それ早速見失ってんじゃねえの？大丈夫？あ、今度はこいつを操るのね。子供は走るのです。え、これ早速見失ってね？大丈夫？あ、あいつね。さささささ。あー、後ろ振り向くのね。
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
見失った？嘘だろ。
I don't know, God, with this fucking everybody. I don't take it part of it.
だるまさんが転んだかよ。
Last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheek.
危な、バカじゃないの。露骨に振り返んなよ。まだいける、まだいける、まだいける。
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what meat tastes like.
Living costs
What's
are too much
taken, no?
these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
いや、来た来た来た来た来た来た。隠れて、隠れて、さささ。いいね。あれ、もう隠れる場所なくね？右に曲がります。
Stop crying and get to work.
うっさいな。露骨。
Ah, Boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
What are you waiting for? Stupid kid!
この中通っていけってこと？
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's
マジで言ってんの？
dangerous.
マジで言ってんの？
Take a brush and get in there.
Click.
Go on.
大丈夫それ？急いで急いで急いで。あ、もうそれそういうやつ？ちょっとこれ間に合うかな？結構重いのかギリギリ。ちょあ、間に合わない。これ間に合わない。あ、今間に合ったよね、これね。確実に間に合ったよね。いいんじゃない？このいいねいいねいいね。いやギリギリなんだかんだ言ってギリギリ。
He's still here, that's a relief.
どこそれ？危ない危ない、これ絶対落ちたらやばいやつじゃん。どう行くのこれ？いや、見失ったって言われても、これどう行くの？あ、そういうやつね。わかるかい。
Ah, I've lost him. He's
わかるかい、そんなもん。マジで。で、こっち行って、これを渡んの？赤じゃね？お、ちょっと待って。こういうのばっかり。あ、難しい。そうそう、いいねいいねいいねいいねいいねいいねいいね。むずいやー、むずい。あ、そうです、そう。あ、むずい。ちょっと。お、いいね。 マジでバカじゃないの？どこにあ、いた。で、多分これこっち行って見失わないで。ん？
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
No place to hide here. I'd better go through the yard.
本気で言ってんの？言うの遅えわ。
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
ほい。お邪魔しますね。危ねえ、そこ見られんのかよ。ちょっとさ別にこれ覗かなくてもカメラアングルだけで全然いけるよな。あれ速くなってね。今度は何？
He's Shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him.
マジで？
Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
まずはで
Did you fall asleep?
This could be useful with a small brush. This could be
What are you doing?
難しいわ。靴磨きなんかやったことないからわかんないよ。
He's talking with a cabbie. I need to get closer.
犬いるよ、でもそれ。これ絶対犬吠えられるやつじゃねえの？ぐるっと回れる？もしかして。
At last, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
走っていいね。乗っちゃってんじゃん。
I can't lose him now.
これ全力で
I've lost him.
いや追いついてんじゃん。追いついてる。 あれにしが
I
みつ
can't
けて
lose him
る
now.
おお、スローモーション。いや、バレるだろ。ガクンってなるだろう。いくらなんでも子供が一人乗っかったら。
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
てか、これ帰ってこれんの？これ入れないだろうから、どっか奥から入んないとダメだよな。どっから入れる？こっから？不法侵入です。良い子は真似しちゃいけません。ささささ。さささささ。
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house.
入れんの？もしかして。
It's too dangerous to enter. I can't see what's inside.
「自動ドアです。
I can't see
こ
what's
こからは
inside.
覗けない。気をつけろ。当たるな。気をつけろ。誰もいないね。
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
誰もいないってことは入れるチャンス。
It's too dangerous to enter.
マジで言ってんの？これ使って上がれる？もしかして。そういうわけでもない。どっか裏側から回って入れるってことなのかな。そしたらあと入れそうなところだろ。
I can't see what's inside.
何かアイコンが表示されてるわけでもないし。
It's too dangerous to enter.
でも誰もいねえよ。
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
あとなんか表示 か、あの二人がどっか行くのを、あそこで見守ってなきゃいけない感じかな。そういうわけでもねえよな。
Do only two people... Do only...
鍵かかってる？
Locked.
あのおっさんがどこ行ったかだよな。
I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
いや、裏側に回るんだとは思うけど。どっか登れる？いや、そんなことないよな。何か見落としてるものがあると思うんだけど、さて、何を見落としてるかだよな。
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
やめて、そういうフラグ立てんのやめて。いや、そもそも帰れんの君。結構遠くまで歩いてきたと思うんだけどな。ここからだしね。はい。帰れんの？
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
持ってきたものを調べよう。これね。
Wiggins did a good job.
書き残した紋章の絵。虎鳥、十字架鳥、上に花。気象と勲章。
That's not the one I need.
違う、戻りすぎ。
That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the one I... That's not the one I... That's not... That's not the one I need. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
他に取っかかりが欲しいな。
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
なんか取っかかりになりそうなもんないかな。1887年。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
もうちょっと取っかかりが欲しいな。
That's not. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
あ、変身グッズだ。あ、変えられんのね。トラさんかよ。これだな。あ、服も変えられんの？まあこれしちゃうと帽子逆に どね。紳士っぽくなった。紳士っぽくなったのなんだけどさ。
Watson documents our adventures in here. Watson documents our adventures in here.
さて、
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
何を取っかかりにして調べるばいいかな。パワープレイでも別にいいんだけど、他に取っかかりが欲しいな。
That's not the one I. That's not the. That's not the one I. That's. That's not. That.
もうちょっとスマートに調べたいけどな。
That's not the. That's not the one I need. That's not the. That. That's not the one I. That. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I.
取っかかりが
That's not the one I. That's not the one.
欲しいぞ。これは俺にパワープレイをしろってことなのか。 やー、こん中のどれかだと思うんだけどな。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's... That's not... That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the one I... That's not... That's not the one I... That's not the... That's not...
紋章の絵的に
That's not the one I... That's not the one... That's not... That's not the one I need. That's not the... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not... That's not the one I need. That's not the... That's not... That's not the one I need.
かかりがないとこうなっちゃうよな、やっぱりな。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one... That's... That's not the one... That's not... That's not... That's not... That's not the one I... That's not the... That's not the... That's not the one...
どれだ？
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's... That's not the one I need. That's not the one...
なかなかどうして
That's not the one I... That's not... That's not the one I... That's... That's not the one... That's not the... That's not... That's not... That's not the one...
かかりがないからな。
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
かかりが欲しいぞ。
Holmes, we need...
助けてくれないのかな。
My archive. I can always... That's not the one I... That's not the... That's not... That's not... That's...
まさかのパワープレイをしろと。
That's not... That's... 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 That's not... That's... That's... That's not the one...
もうちょっとなんかスマートにできないもんかな。
That's not... That's... That's...
あ、これだ。ロンドンのメインズバリーロード3番地。
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
ワトソンが寝たん
But
じゃ
you'll
よ。
make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
まあ、宗教を訪問せよ。マーシュの家、オープン。あ、今回ワトソンもいるのね。
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Hello.
Come in, please.
お邪魔します。何この荷物の量。
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
あれ、この人もなんか目が。指輪さんか 何かを隠していると思う。強力な鎮痛剤。個人秘書。狩猟クラブの一員。聴診器、内科医。どうなんだろう、これ足が不自由なのかな。
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now, too, from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
でもあの内科医さんがもう黒なんじゃねえの?
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you. But I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
いやもう完全にあの人黒じゃねえかよ。
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
「強力な鎮痛剤があった」。周りに何かあるとかいうわけでもなく。
Despite my title, yes. I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
された書類？勝手に覗いていいのこれ。宗教、下記の通り10月の特別教育課程に選ばれた参加者名簿。素晴らしいイベントにとても、トーマス・ケリー。
John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
George Hurst.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
「関連した手がかりを組み合わせ、それをもとに推論を組み立てる」。特殊なこれとこれで1個組み合わさったってこと？ジョージ・ハーストの特殊な仕事は特別教育課程とは関係がない。ジョージ・ハーストの言う何らかの関係がある。 まあ関係はあるだろうね。では帰りましょうかね。
It's closed. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Bags full of food. It's shut tight.
これ勝手に部屋の中を探索して回ってるけどいいのかな。
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor.
Is there something else that interests you?
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
2階には上がれないようになってる。この隣の部屋がベギンズがチラ見せたところかな。ジョージ・ハーストが息子の友に何かを話しているかもしれない。というわけで、ハーストの家にファストトラベル。
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh, yeah. I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. This oil can also be used on weapons.
武器に使えるって何？勝手にゲットしたけどいいの？J.E. ソイスプレストウルフジャック。
Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge.
軍隊の記章。
This oil can also be used.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
どこの鍵だろうね。てか、これは、
Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
バケツ？ドロドロとした液体、油。匂ったよ。
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
トビどんだけだよ。ってことで、今度は自宅に戻って、まだ4つしかねえのか。何をチラ見してるのこの人。出たよ。この子ね。
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
川有り余ってんじゃねえかよ、それ。
Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby.
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
トラベルできないのもしかして。ハーストの家ね。あ、いる。川ダボダボだな。
Search, Toby, search.
テケテケテケテケテケ。外から入ってきまして、どこかな。ここら辺にありそうな気するんだけどな。さて、隠せそうな場所でしょ。ベッド。まあ、こんな分かりやすいところには隠さないよな。だいたいこの下あたりが怪しいんだけど、動かした形跡があるってことだもんね。あ、虫がいる。何かを割ってるけど、おうおうおうおうおうあ、開けれんのね。たどって、たどって。 オープン。ぐるっと回って二手に分かれてるね。
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on.
こっちじゃないってことはこっち？こっちには何の反応がない。オープン。ここで思いのほかぐるぐるしてる？
What's in there?
鍵が開いた。お邪魔します。怪しさ満点だな、おい。
Nothing that could interest me. It's not here. Old things. Ordinary storage.
ここは覗けないのね。
Just rubbish.
Oh.
Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
ピッキングツールを使い、留め金を上げて、ボードピンがすんなり入るように調整しよう。
There's no space for this lockpick.
More ちょっと。 OK。大切な友へ、もしお前がこの手紙を読んでいるなら、父さんは死んだということだ。こんなことになってすまない。これ以外に方法がなかったことをどうにか分かってくれ。お前はとても賢い子だ。お父さんはお前のことをとても誇りに思っている。いつかこのことを理解し、父さんを許してくれる日が来ることを願いたい。息子よ、心から愛している。大人になるのはあっという間だ。だから望みを失わずに幸せになってくれ。
News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here? Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
トーマスどっかにウィリアム・サッチャーで、ジョン・ストローブリッジ、ダニエル、トーマス・ケリー、ウィリアム・サッチャー、パトリック・タナー、
This man appears in both documents.
Thomas Kelly. Patrick Tanner. William Thatcher. Reginald Staple.
All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
+1? たということだろうっていうことからこれね。
There was something on the stand.
銃じゃね？だってこれ薬莢を入れる箱だよね。
This case must have been full of cartridges.
ジョージ A。あ、これジョージ・ハースト多分ね。怪我のあるやつには働いてほしくない。ジャックへ。バウアーではありません。フレドリック・ラステル・バーンハム。グレートブリテン及び北アイルランド連合国。ビクトリア女王。確実に銃置いてあったよね、多分ね。
There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
準備。ヒント？
A map of Epping Forest.
エッピングフォレスト。一致する。なかなか全部は繋がんないね。お、一個繋がった。マーシュの家に忍び込む。なるほど。というわけで、次は、 マーシュの家にファーストトラベル。いや、そっち側チラ見しすぎだろ。そっちに何がある？バレるバレる。
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
バレるだろ
This is not the best way to sneak in.
う。裏側からね。子供ならまだしも、大人ならバレるだろう、これ。どう考えても。
The window is firmly shut. The window is firmly shut.
邪魔します。
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
足音、足音。
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
不活すぎんだろ。
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson.
不活すぎんだろ。塗装？かけ方が曲がってる。ああ、うん、確かにちょっと曲がってるね。
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Oh.
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
あれ、ささっとやってしまわないとダメなやつ？
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
.帽子。絶対それ帽子でバレるから。帽子。何やらガッツポーズをしてたけど。
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
狩りの虜。あ、傷しか残ってねえ。ここで1個開いた。もう泥棒だよな、もうこれ。
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
グランストンオーク。これが地図ね。吹き抜ける爽やかな風のようだ。
I have to finish my search of the office.
まだ調べるところあんの？
I can hide here. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
あとなんかある？これ調べたろ？
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
はい、というわけで、家に戻ってきたので、さっきの2つをですね、調べていきましょうかね。ウルフジャック、軍の気象。
Holmes, come here! This is serious.
なんでそう
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod.
ガラスもコシコシコシ。で、これを
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
色をつける。酸性アルコール。
I need a pipette.
Oi. 色ついてるかこれ。
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope.
セッティング。おっと、早速発見だよ。
Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, but... Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
ドラキュラね。
I can't wait to tell all my friends about this.
まあ実際にドラキュラ伯爵はいたという話ですからね。軍の気象。
That's not the one I need.
不死薬ってあるじゃねえかよ。警察隊、射撃弾。
Here it is.
・ジョージ・ハースト以前、ロバット偵察隊の射撃団に所属していた。マジか。グランストンオーク。
That's not the one. That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the one. That's not. That's not the one I need.
またそういうめんどくさいな。グランストンオークと
That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the... That's not the...
これスキップかけたら
That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's...
さっきのはな、名前パッて出てたからわかるけどな。
That's not the one I... That's...
地名だろ。
That's not the... That... That's not...
地名だから。
That's not the one I need.
ここか。わかりづれえわ。その木の近くでは魔女たちが何世紀にもわたり儀式を行っているってこれ？その幹を触った者は一生呪われると言います。
Here it is.
これに触ったんじゃない？
Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
地図で見つける？
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
は、マジで言ってんの？三サロになってるとこだろ？あ、こっちにも続いてんのね。三サロ。下のこれなんだろうな。どこかな。これじゃないかな。
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
わかりづらいわ。
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, Back at school, there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
衝撃、陰謀、諭す。まあ、衝撃だよね。
Kate, Wiggins is not the sort of boy you should be socializing with.
So he's perfect then.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
これとこれおー、またつながった。エッピングフォレストに行きましょうかね。エッピングフォレスト。おー、オープニングと服が違うよ。
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
いたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいた。
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
危ない。引っかかってないそれ。いや引っかかってんじゃん。動けないんだけど、そっちからそれ以上。
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
ね、嘘だろ。近いよ近いよ。近くないかなそれ。いないじゃん。あれ？
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
危ね。ここら辺にガシャコーンってあったんだよな。岩。 あ、いたいた。危ね。危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない。嘘だろ。近い近い近づいてる近づいてる近づいてる近づいてる。嘘だろ。どっから撃ってきてんねんマジで。危ない。近い近い近い近い近い近い近い。当たるかバカめ。こっち。
This man was killed recently. The body is still warm. He was poor.
Find him, boys! Find him! Here you are!
危ない。危ない。そこは誰というのですか。おお、なんかすごい移動したよ今。こっち。いや、あっちの方が隠れやすかったろ今どう見たって。これギュイーンって動いたけど大丈夫だったのかな。当たらんよ。こっち行く。あれいや、引っかかってる引っかかってる。いや、引っかかってるって。いや、全然引っかかって動けなかったんだけど今。 危ない。
You scampering little rat!
痛い。いや、引っかかってるよ。
I like to call this the swamp of despair!
怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。
You scampering little rat!
おー、
I like to call this the swamp of despair!
ずっと出てろよ、チキショー。こういってこう。痛い痛い痛い痛い。
Don't worry, no one's going to find your body.
危ないよ。
You don't stand a chance.
危ないよ。撃たれてる撃たれてる。
I'm following your tracks.
当たるかバカめ。
Here you are.
危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない。
You won't get far.
He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My God, it's Lord Harrington's body.
マジか。
My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
どこで？あの小屋で
I can hide here. I can hide here. This will help to dress my wound. The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. Someone's coming, I better hide.
隠れて、隠れて。
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovat Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you. But he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging you, festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
マーシュ教はさっきやられちゃってたもんね。生きてたってこと？多分こっちだよね。青1個できた。ハーストは精神病を患っている。犯した罪の責任には問われない。どっちにしよっかな。まあだからってね、殺しちゃダメだよね。有罪。はい。まあ皆さんはね、どちらを選んだかわかりませんが。
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George Hurst, your bloodlust ends today. You should have been apprehended weeks ago, before you killed Strobridge out of jealousy. Drop your gun. You may have wounded me, but I won't miss you.
If I ever had you in my aim, I wouldn't have merely wounded you.
Oh, the best detective in England.
Detective, take a look here.
Oh, Kubi.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you.
Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
Uh, どうなんだろうな。まあまあ、無罪となった本を見てみますか。ここからね。まあ、無罪とした場合。
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom...
By all means...
George Hurst, you have killed enough people. Your insanity ends today. Drop your gun.
If I ever... Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
で、この場合で、
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
"死刑により有罪」結局変わんなくね？じゃあ有罪とした場合のマシューを打った場合、
George, lower your rifle. Ho! George Hurst, you should have been... Drop your gun.
If I ever had you in my...
Oh.
Detective, take a look here.
This is the beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
で、ここでまあ、
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
まあ、入れましょう。自分が下した決断を信じ、次の進みます。はい。まあね、だからといって殺しちゃダメだよね。もうその時点で、俺的にはアウトだわ。
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
はい、というわけで、今回の配信はここまでとさせていただきます。皆さんはね、ハーストさんを、どちらに選んだんでしょうかね。有罪でしょうか、無罪でしょうかね。さらにはね、宗教ですか、を撃ったのか、ハーストさんを撃ったのか、まあそこら辺はね、皆さんの判断にはお任せしますが、俺の場合はね、まあ、息子のためとは、ためっていうかね、貧民街のためとはいえ、人をね、撃っちゃった時点でね、ハーストさんはアウトでね、結核のね、になった患者さんたちのね、首を切ったね、まあ宗教もね、まあアウトですよね。というわけで、有罪にして、まあ、宗教を撃ったっていう結論に俺にはなりました。まあ、これがどうなるのかは、どうなるんですかね。連続性があるのかどうかはわかりませんが、俺はそういう結論になりました。はい、それでは、今回の配信はここまでとさせていきます。それでは皆さん、最後までご視聴していただきありがとうございました。それでは、また。